in its full essence to Arne Slot. The game against Brighton at Anfield this weekend showed just why the Reds will always be trophy contenders. Despite being under massive pressure from the Seagulls for much of the first hour of the game, the Reds found a way to weather the storm and turn the situation around. There is immense mentality in this team, especially when playing along with the vociferous Anfield crowd who were incredible against Brighton on the night. It was one of the loudest the stadium has been in recent times, acting as the 12th man in instigating the comeback. Now, as per Football Insider, talented Benfica midfield star Orkun Koku wants to secure a move to Liverpool as he looks to reunite with Arne Slot, under whom he played for a couple of seasons at Feyenoord. Of course, who wouldn't want to play at Anfield? It is worth noting that the player has a £126 million release clause in his contract at Benfica and will only be allowed to leave if it is met. He wanted to join the Reds in the summer. His father has also made it clear that the player would like to reunite with the Dutch coach. Koku is a versatile talent who can effectively play in the central and attacking midfield roles, and this term so far, he has directly contributed in 7 goals in all competitions for the Eagles. Despite being just 23, he is quite experienced, having represented Turkey 36 times at the highest level. The talented midfielder would be an excellent addition to the squad at Anfield, and he would fit into Arne Slot's team. Having played under Slot, the adaptation to English football could be seamless. Let's wait and see how things pan out in the coming months and if Koku can secure his move to Liverpool. Arsenal and Liverpool target on-strike list of Borussia Dortmund players. Borussia Dortmund are keen on offloading Dutch forward Donyell Malen, who has attracted interest from the likes of Liverpool and Arsenal, according to reports. The fleet-footed winger has enjoyed and endured a mixed start to the current campaign. The incoming Dortmund head coach Nuri Sahin has not always started Malen, who has still managed to rack up 3 goals this season, including the opener against Real Madrid in a thrilling Champions League tie. Dortmund lost that European fixture despite leading 2-0 at halftime. Sahin's side have endured similar domestic setbacks and are still waiting for their first away win of the Bundesliga campaign. In response to the poor results, the club's hierarchy has supposedly drawn up a 5-player strike list of individuals to be sold this season, per the German publication Bild. Malen is joined on Sahin's naughty step by Dortmund's most prolific creator, Julian Brandt, club captain Emre Can, alongside the experienced duo of former Bayern Munich players Niklas Süle and Marcel Sabitzer. In the absence of a reliable striker, Malen finished as Dortmund's leading Bundesliga scorer last season, mustering 13 goals in 21 top-flight starts as he was shunted across all 3 positions in an often jumbled forward line. These performances attracted admiring glances from Premier League giants Arsenal and Liverpool. The Gunners originally signed Malen from Ajax in 2015, but he never made an appearance for the first team. The 25-year-old Dutch forward revealed earlier this year that a move back to the Premier League would be a beautiful dream and described Arsenal as his preferred destination. Bild have claimed that Malen was mentally finished with Dortmund last summer. Departed manager Edin Terzic left his number 21 on the bench for both legs of the Champions League semi-final against Paris Saint-Germain last season, and only afforded the forward a 10-minute cameo in the showpiece fixture, which his side lost to Real Madrid. No move materialized as Malen rapidly cycled through a number of agencies over the offseason, but things may change now that Dortmund are seemingly keen on parting ways. Football transfer rumors. Amorim plots, Man Ut reunion. Barcelona I Gyökeres incoming. Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim wants to take highly rated Sporting CP centre-back Ousmane Diomande, rated at £70 million, with him to Old Trafford. Real Madrid consider Bayer Leverkusen's Florian Wirtz to be a dream signing, but would want to negotiate his €130 million to €150 million, asking price down to a figure similar to the one they paid for Jude Bellingham. Liverpool are prepared to sell Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid in the January transfer window, providing they offer at least €50 million. A deal for Alexander-Arnold to join 15-time Champions League winners. Madrid from Liverpool could be agreed. In the next few weeks, Arsenal are looking to add to their Brazilian contingent by adding teenage sensation Luigi to their forward line. Palmeiras have already inserted a release clause of €80 million into his current contract, having recently sold Endrick and Estevao to Real Madrid and Chelsea, respectively. Borussia Dortmund have been offered €15 million and Ferran Torres by Barcelona in exchange for German forward Karim Adeyemi. Chelsea remain interested in Adeyemi, a pursuit driven by head coach Enzo Maresca, and could make a bid north of €40 million for the 22-year-old. Manchester City have identified Xabi Alonso as their primary candidate to succeed Pep Guardiola, should the Spaniard leave at the end of his contract. Bayern Munich sporting director Max Eberl says the club are in talks with Jamal Musiala, linked with Manchester United, over a new contract and is hopeful of reaching an agreement. Inter Miami manager Gerardo Tata Martino has ruled out the possibility of signing Neymar from Al Hilal. Barcelona are closely monitoring the situation of Sporting CP striker Victor Gyökeres, a target for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, and Liverpool. The Swede has an €80 million release clause written into his contract. Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernandez is a target for Real Madrid as they make ambitious plans to revamp their midfield, with Aurelien Tchouameni a potential make-weight in any bid. Tottenham Hotspur centre-back Radu Dragusin is a target for former manager Antonio Conte, now in charge of Serie A table-toppers Napoli. Paris Saint-Germain are close to agreeing a new deal with attacking full-back Achraf Hakimi. AC Milan forward Rafael Leao is a target for Barcelona, with negotiations ongoing between super agent Jorge Mendes and sporting director Deco. Milan are considering Leao's future at the club after a falling out with head coach Paulo Fonseca. Report: Liverpool's step-up pursuit of Mohamed Salah replacement. Liverpool are reported to have made formal contact with the agent of Eintracht Frankfurt striker Omar Marmoush as they prepare for life without Mohamed Salah. Salah is approaching the final 6 months of his current contract with Liverpool, and there has yet to be any indication of a decision on his future, with clubs in Saudi Arabia known to be keen to lure him away from Anfield. The final decision will be left with Salah and, according to Sport Bild, Liverpool are working to prepare themselves in case the Egyptian does not renew his contract and takes his talents elsewhere. Among the top targets to replace Salah is fellow Egyptian Marmoush, and official contact has been made with the 25-year-old's representatives to register their interest in a possible summer transfer. Marmoush netted 12 Bundesliga goals last season but, after some summer work on his finishing, has racked up 9 in just 8 league outings, alongside 4 assists, to find himself level with Harry Kane atop the division's scoring charts. Frankfurt are believed to value Marmoush at just €40 million, £33.7 million, although that figure is expected to rise this season if the Egypt international continues his electric run of form. As for Salah, Liverpool are awaiting a final decision on his future. Saudi Pro League director Michael Emenalo recently opened up on a possible summer bid, admitting there are a number of clubs keen on landing Salah's signature. Football transfer rumors. Arsenal receives Saliba bid. Man United €90 million Kvaratskhelia. Those funds could instead be used to pursue West Ham United midfielder Mohamed Kudus, who Arsenal view as a €90 million replacement for Leandro Trossard. Saudi side Al Ittihad are keen on the Belgian. Liverpool are following Barcelona midfielder Marc Casado and believe the 21-year-old could make an immediate impact in Arne Slot's team. Manchester United and Newcastle United are also keen. Barcelona could lose another young talent as Manchester City are lining up a €70 million move for centre-back Pau Cubarsí. Chelsea officials are prepared to listen to January offers for centre-back Benoit Badiashile. Bolstering an attack is key to Man City's plans in 2025. A bid of €150 million, £126 million could be submitted for Real Madrid winger Rodrigo, while Eintracht Frankfurt's Omar Marmoush is the top target to alternate with Erling Haaland. A €60 million offer has already been made. Ruben Amorim wants Man United to pursue a £90 million move for Napoli winger Kavica Kvaratskhelia as his first major signing.